Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price was within this move, that's why I mentioned when we have this kind of the move, mostly we can expect the price to drop. And when we get this one, when the price was here, we mentioned still we can expect the correction. That's why I mentioned if you want to look for buy, the only way is to have entry above this. Okay, that's why I mentioned we cannot buy within this move. We prefer to put the entry above the top because as you can see the price, the reason was if the price is going to be deeper, we cannot get the trade. Okay, similar to what we have here, the price drop, but we are not in the trade. Okay, anyway, if we move to higher time frame, because if it even in my last analysis we mentioned, since the price broke the previous top and we have a divergence, whether this is what we mentioned, either from here or high price and the price move a bit higher, we can expect to get any drop similar to any of this. And exactly this is what we get. That's why I mentioned if you want to look for buy, we don't want to buy at the top. Okay, this is what I mentioned. We don't want to buy at the top. If you want to buy, we should have a proper trade setup. This is why every time so I mentioned proper trade setup because of what we get here. Okay, anyway, even if we move to forward chart, I want to see how we can look for trade. We don't have any trade setup right now because even we cannot look for the reversal. We have to wait what we get here. Okay, and even based on indicators, we cannot confirm for the reversal. It doesn't mean the price cannot reverse, but we don't have any trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart again, most of the charts, especially Bitcoin, will have this flat. Still, we can expect this one to be a deeper or we get one more drop. And as I mentioned in my other charts, if the best thing is if we get any drop, then we can confirm this move, including this flat is finished. Any reversal from there, we can look for buy. And at that times, we can refer to the indicators, whether we get the reversal or not. But right now, we cannot even confirm for the reversal. And even technically, we have a flat here. That's why still we can expect one more drop. The best things is if we get any drop with the breakout of this low, we don't need to look at this since it's like a shadow. With the breakout of this, then any reversal from there, we can look for buy. But how about if the price reverse from here? Either we get the sharp move flag, we look at we look at the short-term trade. What is mean by short-term trade? As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. And for short-term, we're looking for the sharp move, not the corrective move. Okay, and how about if we get a correction here? It depends, we need to see, because what we have here, we cannot put this one as a flag. Okay, unless we refer to the lower time frame. Even if we get a correction here, the only way either having trade above this or here. And what we want is sharp move. Okay, by the way, what do we prefer? We prefer to get one more drop before we get the reversal. It doesn't mean that as long as the price drop, we look for the reversal. We want to see if we get the drop, how deep it can go and whether we get the reversal point or not. Because how about if this one turn to a correction similar to what I draw here? Okay. By the way, the best thing is we wait and we're looking at this flat. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.